Alright, before we go back into the Forest of Myth to save the other two villagers, we're gonna stretch our legs a little, metaphorically and in the video game real, by doing some more side quests.
We're gonna go explore the lands, we're gonna go stretch across the world. So what does Yona... So Yona wants a melon?
Yes.
Oh my god, yes. Yona is a person after my... who's basically me then. I love some good watermelon.
Based on that one character trait, you know that you're essentially the same person.
Exactly. So that was just a whole side quest towards delivering her a melon?
Well, you think so, but then plot twist, she actually wants a watermelon too.
So you got her a melon, but not a watermelon.
It wasn't big enough, we have to get her a different melon.
We have to go all the way back too? We have to go to a completely different city for it?
Yep.
Wait, but in Seafront, there was a watermelon on the stand.
Yeah, well that one wasn't good anymore, or something, I don't know.
That one just wasn't up to snuff. It wasn't a proper facade watermelon that had undergone like 50 million regulations to keep intact.
Maybe
and to keep
maybe
growing
it was
at the right size and...
Maybe it was some weird future fruit that looks like a watermelon but is not exactly the same.
Now she needs a pumpkin too?
Now she needs a pumpkin from the same store that we just were at.
Dude, if Yona was like any other kid...
Your Yona suddenly has some eccentric tastes.
She's always been that way. But if that's what she wants, then that's what I'll get.
Being her guardian must present some unique challenges.
I just need to see her smile, and it's all worth it.
Look, she is sick, she has a lot on her mind, sometimes she just can't keep it all together, and she doesn't realize that we would get a pumpkin and a watermelon from the same store. To be fair, she wouldn't know that, she's never been here.
No, she wouldn't know that, that's for sure.
Yo.
Oh man, wonder what she's gonna use the pumpkin for.
Yeah, me too.
She's gonna use it for some carving? I mean, it's nearly autumn.
Maybe she's gonna make a fruit snowman.
Oh, that would be adorable.
Yeah, these fruits are all the right sizes for that? Well, it depends, because watermelons and pumpkins can be all sorts of sizes.
Does she just want it to be like a multicolored snow? Oh, I see. What have you made this time?
Presumably it's a cake.
A melon cake?
Yeah, a big fruit cake. I don't know. I guess they had the rest of the stuff at home, the rest of the ingredients.
So was Popo just like, hey, this is how you make a fruit cake, and...
Yeah.
Aw, that's adorable. I gotta admit, these are probably going to be my favourite side quests. If there's any more of these are probably my favourites.
I think it might be the last one, actually. I'm not sure. Last one for a while, at least.
Oh, it's so cute, though.
It is.
Aww. Yeah, let's just hold it together the entire time. How is the character interaction between these two so adorable?
So one thing that's a little bit strange about this side quest is that even though they talk, like Grimmer Weiss and NieR talk about it, like you didn't enjoy the cake, the quest description says that you did.
Hey there!
Oh god. Well, I mean, maybe NieR sort of like... Maybe he secretly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Secretly.
I mean, the actual discussion they had about it was very vague.
Exactly. And a melon cake could be interesting.
You could make a good cake, a good varied fruit cake, I think.
Yeah. It's a little bit curious how it would go in the oven, because I've actually like cooked watermelon in the oven before. It's a little strange.
You want to try your hand at this job, Culinary?
Are you serious? Hell no.
Hussies are only good for breaking things anyway.
Maybe I'll start with you.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. I don't know how you would put pieces of melons, or a pumpkin for that matter, in a cake unless you mixed it into the batter.
Yeah, because the thing is that, especially with watermelon, is that, I mean, most of it is water, so that'll go away, and you're left with quite a It's not really spongy. It's almost like a meat-like texture. This watermelon, especially.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really delicious, actually. Like, you can make watermelon steak if you just, like, put the watermelon in the oven with some feta cheese. Feta cheese, it goes really well with mint and olives. It's really delicious.
So for this side quest, this is the third fragile delivery side quest.
Oh, my favorite.
And this one's a little bit interesting because when you get here, you can't just jump down here to go deliver it because then it would break. So you have to actually make your way around town properly using the stairs.
And using the gondola as well?
No, because it's really close to the town entrance, so you don't quite have to do that.
Aww. But I mean, you can relive the tour.
Yeah, wait, just what I've been waiting for. Now it's time for a real quality quest.
Look at this guy. Look at his front bag.
Does he have a front bag? I think he just has a flap open or something.
I don't know. It looks like a bag to me, like a satchel.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. This is a bad angle to judge it from, I think.
Also, from this quality, it looks like you sort of got like that pinhead sort of thing. What's the name of that horror character? You know, I keep forgetting the name.
Oh, you mean from Hellraiser?
I think so.
Yeah, that's Pinhead, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he kind of looks a little bit like Joe Biden. I don't know. Look at him shuffle, by the way. He's so worried about his son.
He's so worried about him revealing his identity.
I think we found his terrible garbage son with a bad hat.
He is this world's definition of hipster.
Devo-looking son of a gun.
Look at his chrome jacket he's wearing.
This guy couldn't even whip it decently.
Oh, he looks like a 50s robot.
Yeah, he really does. That guy in the back wants nothing to do with him.
He looked at me funny once. I'm not dealing with this
I'm
again.
out of here. I'd rather go into this suspicious alleyway than deal with that guy.
Can we get a hat like that? If only our gear actually appeared in our models.
Oh, I wish.
I want a hat like that.
I mean, the only gear we've had to deal with so far has been weapons, so...
Yeah, I mean, unless you could actually use a hat as a weapon. But make it to a slingshot.
Yeah.
Oh god, another cooking quest.
Mm-hmm.
This time we're going to be making casserole.
Sweet.
Out of nothing but sinew and chicken giblets.
Oh, okay, maybe not so sweet. I retract my former statement.
Hey, this resin actually has a legit concern, though.
You could call it that, sure.
I mean, I've noticed that in the town everyone just talks about fish, so this guy, he's like...
He's the only one who notices.
He would be me, except I would be wearing the hat. Or this...
I would wear that hat.
Oh, that jumper, which is still amazing.
So that guy wants us to get goat meat and mutton, I think, to give to the tavern keeper. But we already had all of that, so thankfully we just go there right away.
Oh, that's good at least. Nothing like speeding things up a little bit.
I can't believe the extremely suspicious guy with the weird hat lied to us.
I guess you can tell him he's alive. Well, that's quite sad, actually.
Yeah. I mean, in this world, you never know, I guess.
It's a lot of peace of mind if you're worried about, someone like that.
Yeah.
Such a rebel. I mean, if I was living with Pinhead or Pinhead Biden over here, I'd probably be feeling the same way.
I don't know, you can't judge a man by his face.
Yeah, well...
I was gonna say judge a book by its cover, but I figured that would not be appropriate in a game that has books as actual characters.
That would be insensitive to the grimoires of the story.
I agree.
You can't be grimoirist. Not over here. Not over here!
Prejudiced?
What's wrong?
How can a son bring so much despair to his parents? He seems completely ignorant of the pain he has brought them. It's deplorable.
I love it when you sound like a grumpy old man, Liz.
Perhaps I only sound that way because I have existed since time immemorial.
How old are you, anyway?
You know, I'm not exactly sure.
They say memory loss is a sure sign of old age.
That poor family.
Just two old dudes roaming the world together.
God, I can't wait for them two to get married. They're a perfect couple. Oh, the kid was trying to get into Facade?
Yep.
Interesting.
This is the second quest of this video so far, in which we first have to go to the seafront and then all the way to the other side of the world.
So hold on a sec. So he wants to move out of Seafront because he's a rebel.
No, he ran away from home because he's a rebel, and then he went to Seafront, and I think at Seafront he was trying to figure out how to live in Facade.
Oh, okay.
I guess because that's the furthest area away from home. I don't know.
It's strange how we'd go from a place like full of rules, like and strict, to just a second place that's full of rules and strict.
Yeah.
You never go far from what you're comfortable with.
Well, at least in this town, I guess people leave you alone.
I don't know. Maybe that's one of the rules. Yeah, sure. God, he just looks so.
I like that they said that he blended in with the town, so I like to imagine that he pulled his hat over his head to make it as big as the masks that people wear. Oh no!
No!
In the town, no less.
Gotta watch out, Kaine. Swear at him.
That's not
those
a shade.
shades. Oh. Wait, we actually turned around?
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, that's an interesting way to turn around, but NieR, at least Grimoire Weiss should have known better.
Yeah.
Maybe he can't help it if NieR's kind of holding him. Wait, so what happened here?
He's trying to make a run for it.
It's not a good idea. He's going straight to the sandstorm.
Trying to do the
Time
run
soups.
again. You don't actually have to like catch up to him. Well, you do, but catching up to him doesn't make him stop. You just have to run a certain distance and then he'll stop.
I quite like this guy now. I think he's a... I can relate in some ways to this guy.
In what ways?
He's a total goon.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. You know, funny thing is that when he said, "Oh, there's a big thing right to the right of you," I then just started noticing the shining thing on the right.
So I mean, I guess he wasn't lying, but he was still trying to distract us, so that's not nice.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Oh,
Wait, where? Oh, what? Oh, there they are.
guess he really is the boy who cried wolf.
Yeah, that is what they were going for.
Wow.
Perhaps a holdover from when this game was supposed to be more fairy tale themed, who knows? Does the boy who cried wolf count as a fairy tale, or is that more like or is that folklore? Or just a story even? I honestly don't know.
Honestly, it's at this point, I'd say it's more so like, it's always like an old wives' tale, so
Yeah.
it never really was like a proper fairy tale. There's no happy ending.
Well,
Someone dies.
Yeah, but that's the same goes for a lot of fairy tales.
Well,
so,
yeah, but I mean, I guess Brothers Grimm, you're right, but
yeah.
when they make a Disney movie out of it, God, if they actually, before someone corrects me, if they actually did make a Disney movie out of The Boy Who Cried Wolf, then just disregard this entire conversation.
I don't think so.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised. It's probably just like a really obscure one.
Yeah.
I know the Muppets did a version, so does that count? They're owned by Disney.
Is that... Oh yeah, I guess they are now. How about that?
Yeah. Jim Henson, you know, with Disney bought him out. Well, bought the company.
But does that mean Sesame Street is owned by Disney too?
I believe so.
Huh.
I mean, they'll correct me if I'm wrong, but
I thought they were owned by like the public broadcasting station in America, but I don't know. It doesn't matter, I
think
guess.
it might just be the Muppets that are just owned by Disney and not Sesame Street, but I could be wrong.
Maybe.
Yeah. But I definitely know that the Muppets are.
Well, either way, we know that these guys don't belong to this town anymore because they left. And but at least they're a happy family again, so you know.
Yeah. Well, this NieR happy with the resolution. Oh.
Oh.
Whoa, what? What? Uncouth people, that is. Wow. What adult that guy is.
I guess at the end of the day, this was much like a fairy tale too, in that it didn't have a happy ending.
An expensive life lesson indeed.
Yeah, so for that incredibly agonizing side quest where we had to run all the way across the map, we didn't even get any money.
Not even a reward at all?
No, because they all left,
wow.
and they stole the money from everybody in town.
Poor NieR. I feel bad for him now. I feel bad for you.
I also feel bad for me.
Yeah, good on you. Good on you. Are we back in Seafront now?
Yeah, at least we know that the tavern keeper will never betray us.
Heck no, I mean, if he betrayed us, the entire repute of his establishment would be under risk.
Yeah, and also he never leaves, so we'd always know where to find him.
His feet are literally stuck to the floor.
All that rum got stuck to his boots. Stuck to his cool Greek sandals.
Oh god.
Except for that one guy on the left, he's wearing Crocs.
Ooh. I mean, pioneering the definition of new fashion. You know, I'm starting to notice a theme here in this game with
What?
cooking. With cooking.
Oh,
fish,
yeah.
like different sorts of recipes and things like that.
I mean, it's the post-apocalyptic future. You gotta think of all sorts of new recipes to, like, do with what you got, I guess.
I mean, I like to imagine that Yoko Taro was just really hungry when he was working on this game and designing the side quests.
Oh, that would be the worst. Like, if I was hungry and making a video game, I would make it, I would make it as far removed from food as possible so that I wouldn't be thinking about it.
So even so, you.
It's like I once had a little keychain that was ice cream, that looked like ice cream, and I had to throw it away because every time I looked at it, I'd want ice cream.
Oh, why would you do that?
Because it made me hungry.
For ice cream?
Yeah.
Oh man.
It was a bad purchasing decision by me. Didn't think that one through.
It's a crying shame.
It is fascinating how gourmet cuisine can survive even in the midst of a food shortage.
So it's a good thing that we did all those, what were they called? The Fisherman's Gambit side quests before, because now we have to go catch some sharks.
Some sharks?
Yeah.
Do we have to have a specific fishing level to catch those types of fish?
No, but for every Fisherman's Gambit side quest you beat, your fishing speed goes up. So if we were still like at fishing level 1, it would take forever to catch
Good
sharks.
God. Also, that line that Grimoire of Ice just said about it's amazing how gourmet cuisine could survive proves my point. Yoko Taro was definitely hungry when he wrote the script.
Yeah. So we're actually like way short on money right now, so I had to sell some garbage to buy all the stuff we need for this side quest.
You know, if only the last side quest gave us any money.
Yeah, you'd think we'd be making bank doing all these side quests, but actually because of them, we're short on money right now.
Life is hard.
It
Life
is.
is hard in the NieR universe.
Yeah. Everything's all topsy-turvy out here.
Wait, we can actually fish here?
Yeah, we can fish for sharks right by the shore.
Oh, we just couldn't find these. Something. Okay, sure. Sure!
Yeah.
I mean, shallow. I guess you could find sharks this way.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, even though we're right next to that beach, it looks like the place we're on right now isn't very shallow, somehow. So I think sharks could theoretically hang out over here, yeah.
Theoretically. Oh, God, I love the seaside atmosphere. Like, every time I listen to it. You know, like the seagulls sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's always my favorite thing in the summer.
It's a pleasant place to be. Oh, God! Well, I think that landed right inside the tavern, actually, so we don't have to take that over there.
Direct delivery.
Right through that window. That's why they're all boarded up.
they had accidents before.
Yeah.
I like it just yanked that shark right out of the water. That's classic.
NieR's so strong, damn.
We only needed one shark?
I know we needed 5, but I faded out because you don't want to see me catch 5 sharks. It takes a while, and also you can catch garbage in the middle of doing that, and waste sardines.
Does the garbage also fly right into the tavern?
No, you catch it right in your hand, thankfully.
Oh, that's not that much better.
Yeah, well,
I mean, seaweed is gross.
it is. You can catch buckets too, and those get all greasy when they're at the bottom of the sea.
All rusty too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hope NieR gets his shots. You gotta get tetanus shots. You gotta get your You gotta get your glaucoma shots and your black scroll shots.
Yeah. Hey, don't forget the death dreams. Don't forget the death dream
Oh,
shot.
man, you're right. Absolutely.
Your death dream vaccination.
Now we're back at it again with the facade blacksmith.
This guy's rude.
Yeah.
Poor blacksmith's son.
I know, what is it with fathers and sons today?
I wonder if it's a symbolic message.
Maybe. And maybe it's just the time of the year, who knows?
Time of the year for dads.
It's always time for dads.
That's right. It's June. It's Father's Day.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
in this universe.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when the sun never sets, how can you even know? Do people even keep count anymore? Yeah, they do, because Yona's diary entries have days on them.
Oh, true. Yeah, exactly. I should probably keeping track of what the date is.
So for this quest, we need to find the blacksmith's son. Mm-hmm. But in order to do that, we actually need to trek into the sandstorm that's right outside Facade.
Again?
Yeah, and we can't do that without Fira unless we get ourselves the Royal Compass.
Ooh.
Yeah, and you can pick that up anytime after you first save the prince.
I wonder how it works in the sandstorm. Magic?
I mean, it's just a... I don't know, would a sandstorm have, like, magnetic interference? Would it cause magnetic interference?
Maybe. I don't think so. I don't think it would.
So I think it would be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, the guard just had it on his hands?
Yeah. And we just borrowed his, I guess, and he can get a new one whenever.
Hey,
Oh, this guy looks like a real warrior here.
Yeah, I don't know why they use the adult model for this, because they have children in Facade.
Yeah.
So that's a little weird. Because they keep talking about this character like he's a 12-year-old or something.
A really tall 12-year-old.
Yeah, well, maybe he is.
An early bloomer.
Oh, hi, Kaine.
Hey, kinda just rolling up. He just looks so done with this.
Yeah, I guess she is.
Oh, Kaine.
What?
Wow, what a mystery.
It is a mystery. Like, how did that guy disappear? I wonder how that happened.
It is my experience that youth is simply a synonym for stupidity.
he just wants to protect his city. I think it's great.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's really great.
What? Weren't you the guardian of your village, Kaine?
Yeah, but all I'm saying is... don't talk to me.
Is your mouth full of sand to formulate a true response?
Look, do you want to die?
I'm glad that NieR's still here to be the voice of optimism while he's surrounded with all these weenies.
Yeah, he's surprisingly optimistic in all of this.
Yeah, but he's just trying to make it the best out of all of this.
I think they would make a good Let's Play duo.
Yeah, totally.
Grimoire NieR, and occasionally Kaine hangs around and just appears on the side.
So at this point, let's pretend that I didn't forget to buy a map of this area and also knew exactly where I was going. And definitely didn't confuse the Baron Temple with the Wolves Den.
Wait, what? Oh, excellent.
Oops.
Whoopsie doodles.
It's okay though, it's right around here. Get out of here, Wolves.
Realistic gameplay from a realistic player.
Ah, here we go.
So, hold on, so that took that long? It's quite tricky to find, actually. It seems to be in just a small alcove.
Yeah, well, the map shows it, if you have it, but I forgot to get one.
Ah.
So I just sort of had to bump my head around the around the walls of the area until I found it.
I can imagine it being a bit of a pain if you're, like, just going in there, like, blind.
Yeah.
Like you.
Yeah, if that had been my first time, then I definitely would have had to go back and get a map. Because there's no way... I probably wouldn't have been able to stumble onto that just by luck. Because even when you get there, the alcove is still pretty hard to see.
It's a very obscure alcove.
Yeah. Also, it's kind of strange because it's like it's an area that's completely unique to being inside this quest. We haven't seen it before.
Yeah, have any of the side quests had like a side area before? This might be the first.
I think so, yeah. And look at that water effect on that fountain. Oh, I guess we might not get to see it anymore.
Come on, I want to see it. I need to,
oh wait, yeah, we are going to see it because there's a wolf stuck behind it. Yeah, it's a pretty good effect, actually. I can't really see the surfaces on this side, unfortunately, but yeah.
On some sides it looks quite nice.
Yeah. It's a lot better than all the like flat plains of water that you see everywhere else, at least.
Yeah, it's actually got some depth to it, I guess.
It's got motion in it and reflection.
Yeah. Water effects are my big enjoyment from video games.
I do like myself a good water effect. It doesn't even have to be good. It can be pretty simple, and I'll still dig it.
Yeah. He was never a boy to begin with from the looks of it. He looked like he was quite old anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to brag, but...
I mean, we had that dark execution, but I mean, that's nothing.
We're pretty good.
We're alright. I like how the game is self-aware. Like this.
Yeah.
Like, it did the same thing earlier with the side quest with the going back and forth facade and seafront with that weird guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that they're a bit self-aware and they're, like, willing to make fun of, like, the genre of just helping out random people that might not know you.
Yeah, when it comes to side quests, this game is pretty self-aware, and it only gets more and more so as the game goes on.
That's good, I like that. I think it makes them worth doing. The dialogue in this makes them worth doing, and actually makes it entertaining.
I think so too, yeah. There's a lot more... The reward, even though it's so simple, it's a lot more palpable than it is in a lot of RPGs.
Mm-hmm.
So that quest was called The Littlest Hero, so that's actually a reference to the storyline from Drakengard. How about that?
I was about to say. I was like, I just noticed, it's like, oh. Wow.
So it's a good thing I managed to get that video out before this.
Good timing.
Yeah.
Timed it perfectly. I mean, everyone will have it fresh in their minds.
Yeah. Alright, so it's time for one last side quest before we end this video, and this is thankfully a really simple one compared to all the other ones we've been doing so far.
Again, with the cooking.
Yeah, I know, right? It's today's cooking and children. Those are the two themes of this episode, but not cooking children. That's more of a Drakengard theme, I think.
Well, this episode is making me hungry, that's for sure.
Oh, I had a healthy dinner earlier today, so...
Oh, good on you. I baked brownies and shortbread for my work placement, so... I've been eating nothing but biscuits all day, and I need to eat healthily again.
Well, I didn't say I ate when I meant a healthy meal, I didn't mean healthy as in it was good for me. I meant healthy as in it was a considerable portion.
These rules are absolutely preposterous. Cannot even tell that person what we wish to purchase. Never in my life have I seen such foolishness.
Ah, it's no big deal.
Come now, this must bother you.
It does, but I trust they have a reason for it. Something meaningful that we just don't understand yet.
That is a very broad-minded thing to say. Are you feeling well?
That was almost a compliment.
God.
I love these two so much. I'm starting to really appreciate the characters.
So for this one, we actually just need to get, I think it's 10 watermelons.
What, another watermelon cake?
Yeah, I guess. Those are all the rage nowadays.
Yeah, apparently so. I mean, there is a lot you can do with watermelons, that's for sure, but still.
I mean, I think it makes sense, considering we haven't seen any cows, we haven't seen, we know that the world is pretty small, so there's probably no cocoa trees anywhere. What else are you gonna do with a cake?
Can I just say how silly that quest sounds? Because you don't know what you need to buy.
Well, you get told that it's striped round fruit.
I guess that's a bit easier, but still.
Yeah.
If they didn't tell you that would be an interesting quest.
Where's the quest tab? Where is it? Where? Oh, there it is.
There we go. Good job.
Thank you.